Hello everyone, this is a message from future Willem. As I record this video, it's July 2020 and that means that the episode you're about to watch is quite old. This was recorded in January of this year, so that's quite a while ago, back when Corona really wasn't a thing. To get to the point, I just really didn't have the time or motivation to edit this episode in the past half a year, but it's here now. Hopefully you'll enjoy and see you later at Hoogtepunten. Good morning everyone and welcome to Highest Point. We're back. This time we're in Utrecht, Centraal Station, and we're going to the highest point of Zuid-Holland with Mariana. Mariana's back. She was also in the last episode. Had a star performance, hours of screen time. But now we're heading off to the highest point of Zuid-Holland. It's nice weather. It's still January though. It's 2020 by now. So let's hope the weather stays nice. We don't freeze. And let's hope it's going to be a nice trip.
Dus reizigers, goedemorgen. Dit is de zitrein voor Leiden Centraal, stopopweg te Oeden, Bodegraven, Alphen aan Rijn, Leiden Andershof en Leiden Centraal.
So we just got off the train to Leiden. We're in Leiden Centraal now, which is actually a station I've been a lot in the past 2 weeks because I did some work in the Naturalis. So, but we're not staying here. We're going to Katwijk aan Zee, so we're taking the bus in a bit, and then we have to sit in the bus for like half an hour, and then hopefully we'll be somewhere near the highest point of Zuid-Holland. But we'll see how far we get. First, let's find the bus. I think it's stop F. But I've never been to the bus station here, so we'll see. That's not stop F. God damn it, bus. Can you read?
And so we have to go like this?
Yeah, I'll actually grab maps, I don't know where we are. We just got off the bus in Katwijk. And we are now in Katwijk aan Zee. I've never been in here before. I don't think there's anything to be seen here, but there's some nice dunes. What are your first impressions, Mariana?
Nice sun, I don't know, very flat as always.
But we're gonna see some hills today. It's not gonna be all flat.
And hopefully the sea is gone.
And I think, yeah, the sea is definitely close. We can catch the sea in this nice sunny weather. Maybe go for a swim.
Yeah.
No, let's not. I don't want hypothermia. Anyway, I think it's an 18-minute walk. We have to get our kilometers in. And then we'll see you somewhere near the summit at the duin. We have arrived in the Katwijkse duinen, and there's this map which is useful in showing where we're going. We're currently here, and this is the duin, which is the highest point of of Zuid-Holland. As you can see, this is a massive nature reserve, so it's full of dunes. And that's actually relevant because this is one of the first points in our list which is contested. It's not entirely certain that this is the highest point, but 90%. But yeah, we'll get into that when we actually reach the summit. Uitzichtpunt, Vlaggenduin. Let's go! We have arrived at the Vlaggenduin, which is the highest point of the province of Zuid-Holland. It's actually really nice up here. You can see for miles. I'll give you some more like dedicated shots in a bit, because you can see all kinds of big cities. Anyway, Mariana, we've closely studied the height. Totally didn't look it up.
So we're 37 meters high.
It's 37 meters.
37 meters above the sea.
Above the sea, above NAP. And with that, it's the 7th or the 8th on our list. I don't remember, but it's somewhere down. It's not very high, but you can see a lot from here, which is definitely not the case in many of the other highest points. So that's interesting. It's very geographically dominant. About the height, or about it being the highest point, I've said it before. It's a bit contested. It's not actually properly proven that this is the highest point of the province. Like Wikipedia says it, that it needs citation needed, which is interesting. And I think it's the case with many other dunes that they're often not as carefully measured as other highest points. And they also change in height quite a bit, because of course they're quite loose, they can blow away and the storm can break them. So it's not entirely sure that this is the highest point of Zuid-Holland. We're gonna assume it is, because otherwise we don't know where we're supposed to go. Like, I am not doing the research myself, but it could really be any of like these here. So yeah. Nice. Tick. Okay, we think that's Leiden. And then we think this is Leiden. I'm pretty sure this is Leiden. And if you go to the west here, you'll see a lot of sun. But in the distance,
there's the Hague.
You can also see this is Scheveningen. I think you might be able to see the Ferris wheel. Yes, you can see the Ferris wheel on the right. And if you go to the left, there's the Hague, which is also close by. And if we go to the other side of this bunker, which is on top of the highest point, you can see the coast. So that's the North Sea. You can hear the wind. And that's the old town of Katwijk. Okay, so this highest point, if you can hear me, it's very windy and very cold here. This highest point is a dune. And we've had one dune before, that was on the very first episode in Zeeland. And so the origin of this dune is dune formation. It's a bit of a complicated process where sand just heaps up. There's a lot of particle dynamics in it. I've explained it before in the Zeeland episode, I think, back in summer. So you can watch that if you're still confused, but all of this, of course, are dunes, and that's quite logical because we're south of the very southern limit of the ice. So this is below the Hun line. So it must be caused by wind or tectonics and not by ice. We're now walking to the beach. It's fucking freezing. It's really cold. So we'll see if we make it. The sea! She's beautiful. to the coast. Look, there's the sea, the North Sea. We did some shell identification. Wait, let me find it.
I also have the picture.
I found, oh no! I found a tritia. This is a tritia reticulatum, either nitida or the normal one. This is the big version. And actually these have been part of my work for the past 2 weeks. I've been identifying the fossil versions of these. So it's fun to see that they're still here. We've also found a crab arm.
Oh yeah, that's...
Wait, let me find my crab arm. Snip snip. So fun times at the beach. And a mussel.
So
And I think we're gonna walk to Katwijk now, maybe have some lunch there and warm up. And then we'll see what more we'll do. We just had lunch, we enjoyed some quality time at the beach, which you probably saw. It was really nice. But it's also going to be the end of this episode of Hoogtepunten. We've seen the highest point of Zuid-Holland, Dick. We've seen dunes, the ocean,
some nice fish and chips.
some nice fish and chips.
Some shells that you reckon.
Gastropods, we saw gastropods. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for coming, Mariana. Maybe until next time, I don't know. We'll see. And see you at the next episode of Hoogtepunten. Soon. With Zuid-Holland off the list, we're halfway through our quest of visiting all the highest points in the European Netherlands. For now, I want to say goodbye and see you at the next episode of Hoogtepunten.